beautiful day. Look at this blue skies. Look at this. What more could you ask for? Now, don't get me wrong, there's a lot I could ask for, but I'll take what I get. So I finally was able to be dispatched at 12:30 this afternoon. So yeah, that took a little bit of time. Sat for over 24 hours, folks. But, oh well, what you gonna do? Look at that big giant American flag. Don't it make you proud? Don't it? Blue sky behind it. Anyway, so, I was dispatched and going through the pre-plan for it. I took a look and it said it requires 2 to 3 load locks. You must have them or they would not load you. I'm like, oh great, I don't have any load locks. Load locks are big and bulky. And unless you're carrying the same trailer on a regular basis, or you have tie-downs on the back of your truck, which I do not, it's almost impossible to carry load locks. So you can put them in the cab of your truck, but I guarantee you'll be tripping on them because they're no joke. They're a couple feet long and they're heavy and they're cumbersome and I carry straps because you can wrap those up and stick them in a box somewhere and get them out of your way. But this particular load has aluminum cans in it, and if you put straps on it, it will crush the cans. So they insist on load locks. So not having any, I had to ask, well, I don't have any. What do you advise? Do I need to get another load, or are you going to make me go buy some, or are you going to get some, or what do we do? So he goes, well, let me call to make sure you really need them. Sometimes it says that and you don't always need them. I said, okay. So he did that. And no, you're going to need them. So he goes, well, go to the store, buy some, give the receipts, take a copy of the receipt, and send it to Adam, our terminal manager's email. And he gave me the email. I said, okay, but I did this once before for a truck wash, and I don't believe I ever got paid for the truck wash either. So we'll try this again, but, I'm a company driver for a reason. I don't want to be buying your equipment for you. So I will be on your butts until you pay me for this. Just so you know, I will be making phone calls and taking names until this is put on my reimbursed back to me. I'm not buying equipment for you all. So now here's the problem. So this thing gets live unloaded, which is fine. So I'll get my load locks back. But I don't want to be carrying these load locks around with me. What the heck am I going to do with them? Now I'm supposed to carry these stupid things around with me? Oh, son of a gun, So they say, well, you can just leave them in the back of your trailer, and then whoever gets the trailer then ends up with them, basically. What are they going to do with them? What if they don't need them? So, anyway, we'll have to figure out what we're going to do with the load locks after we're done with them. Like I said, I don't have the setup to put them on the back of my trailer or back of my tractor. I'll look, see if maybe I can secure them. I've got a bunch of cords and straps and whatnot. We'll see. Maybe I can figure out some way of putting them up there. Not really supposed to have anything on the catwalk, going across the catwalk. That's supposed to be kept clear, so I'm not supposed to store stuff there. We'll see. I'm not sure what to do with them, but it is what it is. I bought them. I sent him my receipt. And so be it. Hi, Lisa. Hi, Jim. I am in North Carolina on the 81. No, actually, no, on the 77. I came off the 80. I'm on the 77. I'm going over to the 81 and heading north up into Pennsylvania. I'm taking it all the way through. And going to my home away from home, Carlisle, Pennsylvania. That's where my aunt lives, up that way. And like I said, I would love to go and visit with her, but I don't want to risk. I've been all over this side of the country. I don't want to risk anything I may have brought home. They're older than my dad's, a little bit younger than my dad's age. No, it's my dad's baby sister, so a little bit younger. Anyway, it doesn't matter. I don't want to be, possibly carrying something and be giving it to somebody else. Just not tell them that I'm there, so that way they can't be disappointed. daughter does watch this, so hopefully, Heather, don't snitch on me. Don't snitch on me. I love your parents dearly, but I love them enough to not want to get them ill. Although they're probably healthier than I am, so just saying. Yeah, I don't have too much to tell you. I did notice, I was taking pictures of all the plants and the flowers and stuff earlier and the days prior to this, and I did notice something else that is out here growing on this side of the mountains, and that is the wisteria vines. They grow high up in the trees here. It's really cool. So it's like these just vines of purple flowers just kind of raining down out of some of the trees. Hi Tom, how are you? Good evening to you, sir. My day started at 12:30, so I'm going to run this load all the way into Pennsylvania, stop at Carlisle, and then I'll deliver it out in the morning. It's a live unload at 8 a.m. So, and it's in Carlisle, so I got plenty of time to run it. I'm just going to run it all night since I've had more than my share of rest. So, if you were keeping up with my rantings on Facebook, you will know that I have been sitting because they had some kind of computer glitch, some kind of weird something or other happened. I'm sorry, I keep saying with the computer glitch, we lost communication between the driver managers and the drivers when we were using the app on the phone. The drivers were receiving messages through the app, therefore making us think that it was working. But when we tried to send a message back to the driver manager, apparently they were not getting those. They were getting lost somewhere in between. So, kind of figured it out on my own after I sent some messages through and they weren't being answered, and then suddenly it was. I was getting an answer right after I sent something through on our Zonar tablet, which is our ELD. Come on! Cut me off, why don't you? I just had to slam on my brakes for that person in that Honda in front of me. Did you hear the beeping starting to go off? Yeah, that's because it was going to tell me I was going to rear end that person. It was going to brake for me. So, yeah, look, and then they're just going to, all that just so they can get around that car. Really? Dim-witted people. What were they talking about? I don't know. So we have to communicate through our ELD Zonar tablet communication device that we have hooked into the truck. Apparently they are getting messages through that. That is not the easiest thing in the world to deal with. It's hard to see the screen on it. It's kind of antiquated, whatever. It's old equipment, but that's the only thing that was working. So that's what we're using right now until they're slowly fixing the glitches. Every time they try to update our systems, this happens. In the past, I have been home when this happens, so I get the messages saying, hey, call me, you need to text, you need to do this, you need to do that, the phones aren't working, this isn't working. So I haven't had to deal with it. So this is the first time I've had to deal with it full-fledged while I was on the road. So anyway, yes, Muppet is right. You got that right. So I'm taking this load in, and then they already have another pre-plan for me set to go, and it will take me into Ohio at that point, come from Pennsylvania out of Ohio. So North Carolina, Pennsylvania, then Pennsylvania into Ohio, and then they will either send me home from that Ohio spot, or they will find me a load and I'll probably take it home and then deliver it out in a couple days. We'll see what they come up with. I'm just really kind of disappointed that I lost out on a Sunday load. I could have had 500, 600 miles in. And so, that kind of bummed me out. But we'll see. Because that's part of what my, mileage thing is based on. And I'm going to be out for Easter, so I'm thinking like Thursday, Friday, Saturday. So I would have 3 days missing out. So if I could get as many miles in between then, I'd still be able to get my bonus even for the smaller amount of miles, but oh well, I guess it is what it is. Well, here's the wisteria over here. comes in. Really? Wow. Another Muppet. Did you see how close he just came into that car that's in front of him? Ay, ay, ay. Also, he could let this guy in. That guy had plenty of lane. You could have gotten... Oh, and then he's going to come over to you. All right, everybody, just screw mother trucker right now. That's fine. Whatever. I'll just... I'm going to be in reverse pretty soon. You don't slow me down anymore. Oh, and he's getting off of this exit. Oh, he has to go to 40, probably. Oh, okay, so there's some more of the wisteria off to that right-hand side. It's littered in the trees there. Get this baby back up to speed. Get away from these bigger cities, and the traffic does dwindle down a little bit. Makes it a little easier. But I'm heavy now. I've been running light the last couple days, so running heavy is got my timing off a little. Oh, there's a whole field over here full of mustard seed. The entire field is loaded with mustard seed. Oh, I bet you they don't plant that on purpose. Big old bright yellow fields. Tom would have liked that. If I see another one coming up, I'll point the camera that way. Yeah, let them get on with it. Exactly. Get on with it. Get out of my way. Go away. You're annoying me. I don't like you. You're not my friend. All that good stuff. This Muppet here in the right-hand lane with his left turn signal on for an eternity. Well, my iPhone still works. I think part of the problem is when they do these updates, our systems at the terminals are so old that they do updates, and the phones with the 4G, 5G can handle the updates, but the systems back at dispatch cannot because they're older. I'm thinking that's what happens, and somewhere in between there's glitches, and they have to figure it out, and then they send in an IT guy, and they make patches between, the update and, what did or didn't happen. Now my tablet runs on Android, the one that's in the truck, and my phone is an iPhone. But I do have an app that is an iPhone app, and generally it works well. So I'm just assuming it's just, they're trying to update outdated equipment. And if you've ever had an old computer or you're running an old phone and you try to put an update in, and then it starts acting up and you have to uninstall it, or you have to uninstall it and then wait a couple days for whatever company you're with to fix all the glitches in the new update, and then you can reinstall it with the new glitches, taken care of. I think it's that kind of a thing. So Mr. Kevin had suggested that I keep track of when they do these updates, that they might be doing them in a timely manner, and that's when I need to request home time. So, just something else to think about, but I will try to be weary of when they actually do these things. So if that be the case, then if I can avoid when it actually happens, that would be great. Where I got my scale ticket, this load is about almost 40,000 pounds was given to me. So I adjusted my tandems to the 8th or 9th hole, and I'm like, okay, we'll go scale it. That should be pretty darn close because the way it's loaded, I do have product almost to the back of the truck. So I'm like, well, we'll see where that puts us. So I ended up with 30 on the drives and 31 on the rear tandems, so not bad. There's a little room for movement, but I'll leave it. It is good enough, it clears, and it's even enough, so I'm good. So, you can see there's a night truck in front of me. Oh, so here's a little funny. This place we went to, it's a beverage place. It's the pre-filled beverage cans. Not alcoholic, no. And we were just picking up, a bunch of soda cans, basically. everybody at this warehouse was a night driver. There was at least 9 of us there when I pulled in. I'm like, wow, this is all night. This is crazy. So I thought maybe this is some special account that only we run or something. I'm like, oh, I never came across anything like this where it's just night drivers. It was making it look like it was some kind of terminal. And when they got done loading me and I pulled forward to close the doors and put the load bars in, and they sealed it, he says, wow, why are you all here at once? And I'm like, I don't know. We had some glitches in the system. I just happened to be in North Carolina, so they sent me over here because it was close, I'm assuming. He's like, yeah, he goes, this is crazy. I don't think I've ever seen just night drivers here, especially this many of them. He goes, we've had like 14 of you guys here in the last couple hours. I'm like, oh, well, that's kind of wild. But he's like, yeah, nobody else, just night. So that was kind of a funny bit. I'm like, hey, we should make this one of our terminals. So anyway, so we all ended up going to the same scale because there's only one scale in this direction, and it's 20 miles away from that place. So we were all there. And hey, Karen, how are you, dear? I am in North Carolina, heading toward Pennsylvania. I'm going to be going to Carlisle, so basically just inside the border of Pennsylvania. It's my home away from home, Carlisle. I think I'm going to ask them to put my name on the board for their employees. I'm there often enough. I think I should share in some of the camaraderie since I'm there so often. But I got to talk to my friend Ronnie Bartel, who you guys see on here every once in a while. So that made me happy the other day. I haven't talked to him in quite a while. It's my bud. And I got to talk to my friend Lenora as well. I went to high school with her. I haven't seen her in ages, but it was nice to talk to her. Her voice still sounds exactly the same. As soon as she started talking, I'm like, I could totally picture her face from high school. It was kind of cool. And let's see. I don't know. I've talked to Mr. Kevin a couple times. I've talked to my friend Dawn a couple times. I'm talking to Mr. Stephen Marez a couple times. And it sounds suspicious, you think? Maybe. Maybe. Who knows? Someone's greasing the palms of somebody over there, maybe? I don't know. Who cares? It's freight and I get to move it. It's by no means essential. I got news for you. They consider this essential freight. Yeah. We need to put a definition on the word essential, because this stuff ain't essential anything. It's sugary goo water is what it is. Oh, I think I just wiped out a bumblebee or a butterfly. Looked like it went right into my grill. Looking out for hummingbirds when I was at the truck stop. I thought maybe I might have seen a hummingbird up that way with all the flowers that were out, but and the warmer temperatures. But no, alas, I did not see any hummingbirds. Oh, and did you see the pictures of the castle? So-called castle that I posted. So I'd taken a picture of it originally, and then I went back and took some detailed pictures of it when I had time later on, when I realized I was going to be sitting there all night. So it was really kind of a cool place. It was an old video gaming gambling facility. For a while, some of our states had allowed video gambling, and they quickly did away with it in most of them. They found out there was too much corruption and whatever that went with it, and it was probably taken away from their lotteries. But whatever, they ended up, most of them went under. They shut them all down. So that building was left over from that. The sign was long gone. There was no sign for sale or anything. But Kevin had asked me if I saw a for sale sign. He was interested in it. He's like, that's kind of a cool place. What do they want for that? I'm gonna call somebody and ask them what they want for that. And I'm like, The only sign is on the door. It says private property, no trespassing. Well, anyway, so what I found out was on the way out of the truck stop and over to 85, I realized that they're putting in a brand new bridge across the highway. And so they're going to be rerouting the road for the exit. And rerouting the road for the exit is going to go right through where that castle is standing. So that is set to be demolished. So that property is probably owned by the state or the federal government right now. So that's probably why nothing's being done with it. It's not being sold. And like Dawn had said, it'd be kind of cool if somebody could get the fixtures off there and sell them or keep them or whatever. They were kind of cool props that were on there. But if it's being owned by a state and it's going to be demolished, more than likely it will just truly be demolished. They will just get rid of all of it, and that'll be that. Because you know, you can't interfere with, if you're getting paid by the state, you can't be making money off property that you're set to be demolished that they own. And yeah, so anyway, so more than likely those things will just be demolished with the building. So I'm kind of glad I got pictures of it. That's kind of cool. Oh, look at this! Look at this! Look at this! Look at this! Did you guys see that? Oh my god, that was awesome! Did you see that? I got it on film. Oh my gosh, I should end this right now so it doesn't get too long so I can put that up. Did you see them? There was a big sign that said "Thank you, truckers." That was neat. Okay, I'm gonna let this run a little bit so that it catches up, so that it records it, and then I'm gonna shut this down and I'll start up again. Okay? So when I shut this down and I start up, go ahead and rejoin me. Oh my god, that was so awesome. That made my day. Wasn't that beautiful? Oh, very nice. Very nice. Yeah? You saw it? Oh, that was really cool. And it gets somebody out of the house and gets them to doing something, and yeah, wow, that was cool. Alright, so you did see it. You love it, blah, blah, blah. He wants to buy a castle. Oh, maybe not. Okay, I'm gonna wait. He wants to buy a castle. You like that idea? Yeah, I know. That's what I said. Well, I've been furniture shopping with him before at the used furniture store, and he likes the big, oversized, kind of clunkier furniture that goes along with that kind of period. The big, oversized, I call it like bohemian style kind of furniture. So it didn't surprise me that he was really liking that castle thing. You know, Kevin, king of the castle. He likes it when I call him king. All right, too much information? Yeah, maybe. All right, I should probably edit that out at the end. All right, so did you see? And they get the and you heard the horn too. Awesome. Okay, I'm gonna end this right now, and then we'll start it back up.